Good day, everybody. Welcome to the Casual Report. I forgot what episode we are, but we're back. Hope you liked my little wind up the other day. I enjoyed it very much. Jam's here. NS is here. In the house, ladies and gentlemen. You do get a prize. You get to call Jam a gimp, so off you go. No, mate. Welcome back. We'll get into why we've been so long in a minute. But Jam, thank you for joining us today. Hope you're well. Yeah, I've been, to be fair, not moved from that chair since we watched that Super Mario movie trailer. You've been sat there, mate. Mate, stop. Do you know what's happened here now? Right there. Do you know what's happened?
We're still live, if you know what.
We are live. Yeah, so Jam just said that he really likes Sonic games. That's what he just said.
Oh, no, I didn't.
There you go, that's better. Right, Jam. 2 questions, mate.
What?
1, how are you?
Living the dream. Moving up that corporate ladder.
I don't believe you. I do. Okay, congratulations for that. What do you mean by moving up that corporate ladder?
I'm going to management now.
Are you actually? Is your title assistant to the regional manager?
No one appreciated that when I put it in the work chat. I put the gif of Dwight climbing on the desk.
No one.
Wasted.
You are wasted there, to be honest.
Which
means
I didn't quit.
More people probably have to start following and subscribing to the Casual Report on Twitch and YouTube to get you up to a decent amount. I'll when we go massive, Jam, I'll be manager. You could be assistant to the regional manager. Yeah, how's that sound, mate? We'll get you a badge.
I'll video it of me standing on the desk somewhere shouting it. Even though he does shout, Dwight shoot his manager. But.
Yes, it sounds lovely. But what have you been up to, mate?
Video games, mate.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I gathered that. Which have you been playing?
You'd be shocked to know.
Oh, surprise me, mate.
Not as much Rocket League as I usually do.
Right, but you've been on Rocket League.
But yeah, obviously. But
yeah.
A selection. I'll do this in order.
Yeah, okay, go on.
I've got the new Ghostbusters Unleashed.
Ghostbusters. I was Ghostbusters.
It is going to be a very quick one and done.
Yeah, no desire to.
Depending on the support, the gameplay's cool. It's fun. It's 5 maps and like when you played like 4 or 5 hours. So all right, something new.
I'm blanking on the lovely person's name who we see at retro game fairs all the time. Gemma.
Oh, Gemma, yeah.
Gemma, so you and Gemma playing it, was she in...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I battered everyone.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't, but whatever, mate.
I did. I'm the best Ghostbuster.
Would you recommend it to someone who doesn't like Ghostbusters? I'm sure
Probably
they exist.
Not, no.
I'm sure that people exist.
It's a copy and paste. This is Evolve. This is the other horror one.
Thank you, babe.
What's it called?
Is it the horror one? Oh, Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight, yeah, it's just
that but goes okay. I can get behind that. Apparently that's really good. Thank you very much, babe. Love you very much.
Yeah, but I think it is definitely aimed at Ghostbusters fans.
Yeah, one of them, like a one for you lot kind of thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that's not what you've been playing though, because I saw a stack of games there, mate. Carry on.
And then, I calculated this today. No, today, because it popped up in my time hop.
Right, go on.
So, bar one of these games.
Yeah.
So, I'll spoil it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Ooh.
I bought Cold War. Because I was excited about the triggers on the PS5.
Yeah.
I was excited about the PS5 film. I didn't play Cold War. I played it for a bit and then got rid.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, the last time I played a Call of Duty game was 11 years ago. 11 years ago,
what was mine? The last one I had physically of my own copy was Black Ops 2. The first Black Ops 2 on the Wii U, yeah. I've since got. Oh, there's been someone for Humble Bundle which have come out as well, which is released on that. I think World War II was on there. I haven't played them though. But yeah, 11 years is over half my life ago. By the way, that's NS.
But the
same. By the way,
Modern Warfare 2, the campaign's sick. To be fair, like it's really good. There's all new mechanics and stuff to sink your teeth into. The co-op's really good. Me and NS did the co-op, and like there's trophies to get in the co-op that like only 0.03 people have got. We smashed it.
Yeah, is it because people can't be arsed, or is it genuinely like is it quite hard?
No, so there's like some stealth ones you've got to do, but you got do it in 16 minutes when like the average is like 40.
Right. Okay.
Well, if people are taking the time, we actually smashed it.
You can smash straight through, right?
So I did tweet the other day that online Modern Warfare 2 is bang average, and I stand by it. It is average.
It's just play one, play them all. Is that?
It's never changed, and fair enough. Don't fix what's not broken and stuff. I suppose that's why people have been coming back to it every year. Just reskin the same thing, come back. But if you're playing like normal team deathmatch or just like any of the normal core modes, it doesn't matter. Run and gun, shoot. People are using snipers as shotguns. What's the point in shot? It just pisses me off. People are still doing like tap tap bang bang. You're dead. It's just that's exactly what it sounds like. By the way,
what I'm hearing is people are whooping you and you're getting a bit salty about it. Is that what
I do some whooping, but I do get whooped a lot. But there's a few new modes. Me and NS played one the other day called Invasion, which is large map. It's basically big team deathmatch.
Right. Okay.
And it's a lot more chill.
Yeah.
Not as manic. But I still stand by it. It's average online. People do not play objectives. I don't understand why there are objective modes in the game. Now, me and NS played a game the other day, like yesterday, day before, whatever. And it was kill confirmed, which is you kill someone. That's where you
get the tag after it, right?
Pick up the tag afterwards.
Right, I remember that one. That was on the last one I played.
About 3 or 4 guys on an enemy team camping at the top of this hill mound, absolutely ruining all the whole team. We couldn't get up there. We won. Because they were just sitting there shooting, building their kill-death ratio, but not collecting the tags. We collect our own tags, it denies their kill, and we won.
Yeah. I assume there's probably a strategy there. Can your teammates collect your tags that you've killed?
Yes.
There's probably a strategy there, like them to sit up there. It's not, I imagine they were using sniper rifles. There
was like 4 or 5 people sitting at the same place.
Okay. Camping. No, I might that 2 or 3 up there, and just everyone else just.
And obviously, if we collect our own tags, we deny the kill that they've got. But it counts towards their.
There is a strategy there somewhere to camp and get the other teammates. Just don't kill anyone. Just run around and get in the tags. But, I imagine there is.
There's no strategy, and then obviously like,
Call of Duty one there. People just don't
care about them. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Like Warzone, me and NS jumped in.
Yeah,
we jumped out of the plane. We landed. We got killed immediately, and then quit. I like how the trailers like promotes like teamwork and like this you do that.
Sell it, you, man.
I've never seen ever in my life anyone do teamwork at Call of Duty.
You've got to sell it, you mate.
Obviously, at the high levels, people probably will, but
NS didn't even get a chance to land, mate.
And then forgetting about mediocrity. Got some God of War Ragnarok, obviously.
Can we talk about this for a second? Because God of War 2018, right, is one of the finest video games ever crafted by mankind. It's up there, right? I'm sure you agree. Do you agree?
Yeah, it's great.
You like that shit, right?
I do.
So I remember. Let's go back. Year and a half before Ragnarok came out, it was leaked. Like, some concept art was leaked where it was going to go in. It was great. I was going to go into Norse mythology. I was not up for it at all. I was like, no, why? He's finished. It's done. You know, he climbed up Mount Olympus, killed Zeus in a bit. Bang, got his revenge. He's off. He's off in the sunset, chilling. No gods there. And scene, yeah. I was like, why? I wasn't sold at all. I saw about 30 seconds of that trailer. I'm like, I'm in. Let's do it.
Of course you were.
Yeah, everyone was in, right? I love Kratos a lot, and you didn't play the other games, did you? A lot of it, or any of them, or what?
You lent me the remastered trilogy, I think, on the PS3.
Yeah, it was the remastered
1,000 years ago, and I played through most of one, I think.
Yeah,
that was it.
Didn't jive with it at all.
Oh, I did. It's just that I just didn't finish it. I did like it, but I think at that point I missed the bus because I didn't play any of them on PS2.
Yeah, I can appreciate that, mate. There's like, what I say, 8 or 9 God of War games if you include all the spin-offs and all that. Right, so we both played and finished 2018. We both buzzed off it. It was my game of the year that year. I'm sure it was yours as well, was it?
Must have been. Returnal was
2018.
Yeah, Returnal was
2018. Oh, shut up, you gimp. Now the sequels come out. How much have you played?
7-ish hours.
7-ish hours. I'm quite a bit ahead of you, so I'm not gonna. Without spoiling a lot, and probably potentially coding it so that I know where you're up to without actually. Whereabouts are you?
I just got into the mines looking for Tyr.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I know where you are. I'm at the bit where I'm at my second trip there. I'll just say that. Okay. I'm not looking for Tyr.
Whippleheim or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Like that.
Chilling, mate.
Imagine you found him by now.
I have found him, but he's been chatting mad shit, mate. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Buzzing. I also enjoy this game. I've also been playing the game.
It's one of them games that you pick up and then time disappears.
Yeah.
That's how you know a game's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I'm like, I just want to do this. So I'll go down this here and have a look down there to see if there's anything to get. There always is, by the way. This game rewards exploration a lot.
I always try and go the wrong way first.
I think that's the key with these, especially these like third-person Sony story-driven over-the-shoulder games, like Uncharted, DNA games. It rewards to go the wrong way. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
And now I wish. Let's get into the next. I wish there was more, like, because you got the axe and spoiler for 2018 if you've not played it, the Blades of Chaos.
You get them?
You might get them. That's one of my favourite bits in any video game ever made, by the way. The bit where you get them back in the first one. 2018 one, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
That bit's just unreal, mate. Unreal.
Is that where you bow? No, I can't remember his name. Fenrir?
So, no, that's not his name.
No, I can't remember his name.
But yeah, you're in the boat and you're going back, and he's like, for fuck's sake. He tried to leave that life behind, he couldn't, and obviously he's got to go save Atreus from. I can't remember who takes him. Baldur take him, I think. Someone.
I can't remember.
He's going to hell, I can't remember. That bit's great though. It's good. I mean, the more varied not weapons, more varied enemy types in this one. Because in the first game,
already noticed that.
Yeah, in the first game, there's a lot of the same sort of troll kind of enemy, and this is like more flying. There's like more of
flying things.
Little
critters.
Yeah, there's more critters. There's fucking half horse. I can't remember what they're called. Mine's gone.
That'll be a centaur.
Yeah, thank you. And so on. And obviously the cast do a fantastic job. Like, Odin's amazing. Have you seen Odin yet?
Yes.
Mob boss Odin is so good, mate. Like, he's so good. Like, his son is it from Schiff? Richard Schiff or something like that? What's his name? His son had to convince him to do it.
Oh, really?
I'm glad he did, yeah.
Well, right, fair enough.
And the guy that does for Ryan Hurst, I think. Do you think he sounds like Josh Brolin?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I know it's
I was like, oh, it sounds like Thanos.
I was like, Thanos. Well, like voicing Thor.
It's so good though. I love, like, yes, and it's one. I don't want to go to bed because the carrot's always dangled. I'm like, what's going to happen now?
Yeah, exactly. I mean?
Yeah. And let's just send you something, Jam.
Yeah, I know. I've just seen it. That's why I looked down.
Sort it out.
I'm not looking at it. I'll look at it after this.
But I'm sure we'll talk more about Ragnarok when we both do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we will.
Let's move on. Have you been playing anything else?
Retro games. Played Mario Kart tracks the other day, as you saw.
Yeah, any good?
You
jinxed it. The new ones are coming. The newer ones are coming.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that.
Yeah, especially with what's Rainbow Road DS? Is it
Mario Kart 7?
Yeah, that's one. Thank you.
I fucking love that Mario Kart.
So Mario Kart 7 is great.
Yeah.
Now, Jam. Is that what you've been doing?
It's probably a lot more, but
probably a lot more, mate.
Some retro games, if I may. The mix. Oh, Horizon Chase Turbo! I absolutely hammered that game.
You did. I remember you did. Mm-hmm. Shall I go?
No.
Why not, mate?
Because you've probably been gardening or something in near.
No. Well, no. I've been playing Nier, to be honest. Nier Automata on the Switch. I'm playing them on. We'll get to them on in a minute, because it's part of the charts. I want to talk about it in the charts. That's right. Now, you may wonder why we are about 4 weeks late, John. Do you know what I mean? I want to tell my version story if it's alright with you.
It's a great story, man. Mine is the PlayStation one.
No, this is worse. Virgin's customer service is worse than Virgin's, which is saying something.
You mean it's worse than
Virgin versus Sony's, sorry. Which is saying something, because Sony did not help me at all. I'm like, bro. But with Virgin, wow. I mean, if you can help it, go with someone else. I know most areas they do offer the best speed, which is why a lot of people go with them. And if you
not anymore now. BT's got the super fast fibre stuff.
The FTTP, the fibre to the
property.
That's it. And that's getting put round here between April 2021 to 2024. So 2020.
Oh right, so you're somewhere in the
1 year into the 3 year sort of cycle. So at the minute, we're nowhere near. It's serviceable internet, but it's nowhere near what we were getting with Virgin, which is obviously why I wanted to stay with them, really. But I mean, it is what it is. Whatever. So, October the 15th. No, that's wrong. Wait then, let me get the dates up for you, mate. This is horrendous. Right, October the 10th or 11th or 12th, right? I ring up Virgin and say, lads, I'm moving. I have to do the dance, I'm sorry. The champion. I call them up. I'm like, bro, I'm not lads. Dr. A Scottish gentleman called Stuart. Always get the person you speak to's name when you are on the phone to companies. Yeah, I mean.
So people get in trouble.
Yeah, some people get in trouble and you can hold people's account to it. So there's a Scottish gentleman called Stuart. Lovely bloke, right? Sound as fuck. I said, Stuart, mate. Moving to here. When I try to move, it doesn't. The site doesn't let me. However, when I create a new account, I'm able to book an engineer to come out and fit the thing. I'm like, yeah, well, let me have a look for that, Mr. Taylor. She's going to put it in a brief hold, put me on for a couple of minutes, looking at it, doing his thing. Said, Jack, no worries, we can service that property for you. Can't get an engineer out until bear with me, let me look at the calendar. It's the 28th of October. That was.
Thank you, Bob.
Gibbo's here, mate. And he said, there's people who need to, they need to come around beforehand. We're not serviced out before, so we need to put the wire in. I'm like, do what you need to do. Just let me know just let me know. So you don't need to be in for the outdoor bit, but when they come in and put the wire through the house, that's when you need to be in. I'm like, don't you worry, mate. Don't worry. Just let me know. Yeah, no problem. We start moving our stuff that weekend, so on the Jam, help me out here. On the 16th, me, Jade, and Jade's brother pitched a van from work, launched all the stuff over down the street to the new house. We're there. We see a white fucking Sprinter come up. I'm like, what the fuck are these bellends doing? I'm like, can I help you, mate? He said, yeah, we're Virgin Media. Don't know where to dig, but he went on. He was that lovely bloke again. Fucked off. Didn't think anything of it, right? I get a email saying that some bollocks from Virgin, so every property is different. You know, we're having a bit of an issue trying to get the wire in the house. Like, whatever. We're gonna have to. What was it? Temporary delay the installation. Like, do what you need to do. Right, just figure it out. Like, you can you told me you can service it. Figure it out. Yeah. Was in 28th come. The gentleman comes, speaks to Jade. Jade's in with the little lad. So we've got a problem because you'll see when you come round, Jam. We're off street, so we're behind the main road.
Yeah,
you have to go up a back.
I imagined it when you've explained it.
You have to go up like
a picture before.
You have to go like a back alley, then round, and then there's like a cluster of houses at the back. We're there, and they said Virgin won't pay for the installation because it's over budget, right? And then the gentleman, the engineer, come round and said to my girlfriend, I said, have you got like a back garden? So she said, there's the courtyard we share with next door that way. So there's 3 of us that back onto this courtyard. The courtyard's owned by this gentleman next door who's lovely, right? And the dude on the front, Luke, right? I said, yeah, right, no worries. Come round, have a look. And he goes, what we'll have to do to save us digging is plug it into don't know what Virgin call it, the fucking brown box they have. Plug yours into the brown box on the wall, fling a wire over the courtyard, through the back door, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, just get the permission from your neighbours. You'll get a call from the fucking bellends who sold that out for Virgin. Like, no problem. Email comes in. Right? It says you need permission from everyone. I'm like, whoa. No, that's not it. What you were told was we need permission from who we just said, right? Who went round, so I explained the situation, said, look, can we do it? They're like, yeah, whatever. Can I have email address? They're going to email you some paperwork, sign it off, boom, no worries, mate, right? Get that sorted. Guess what happened to Jim?
What happened, Jack?
That was a weekend. So on the 3rd of October, no, 3rd of November, beg your pardon, 3rd of November, I'm on a late that day, right, start at 10:30 at work, me and Finn are chilling in the morning, watching cartoons, watching YouTube videos and all that shit, right. The 2-second interval I put my phone down, I missed a call from Virgin. This was from the installation team, saying that the installation was over budget and they're going to have to cancel my account and I'll be refunded anything I'm owed and all that shit. And I was furious, right, like, furious that no one had said anything, right? So I go work, I'm angry at this point. I don't want to fix anyone's computer, right? I just want to bollock Virgin. I tried to ring them up, but you're on the phone forever. I had to put the phone down on them because I had to go work because I was going to be late. Nearly ran someone over on the way because I won't move out of the way. Whatever, this is what it is. Got back home that night. Got back home that night. Rang them up, furious. No one seemed to know what was going on. This is the 3rd or 4th person I had the exact same conversation with. And again, every time I ring up, they're like, have you moved? I'm like, yeah. What? Yes. That's why I told you my new address. Alright, yeah. I'll have to go put you through to the... I'm like, do it fucking... Just put me through to someone who's not a fucking moron. And the account team or whatever the fuck they are, they're based in Belfast, just outside of Belfast. So I had
immaculate Northern Irish accent.
It was alright, mate. It was alright. I spoke to I forgot his name. I've not taken my own advice. I forgot his name, but a lovely gentleman. He said, what I'll have to do, Mr. Taylor, I'll have to rebook you in. I'll have to redo your account, basically, reopen it. And you just explain to the engineers when they come round, just say what you were told. I'm like, no worries, lad, I can do that. I'll just have the day off work, whatever. Books it all in, takes about 66 minutes, right? At this point, I'm furious.
You remember the time it took?
Yeah. And he goes, "Oh, I should be right now, Mr. Taylor. Can I, you can go if you want." But I said, "Look, mate, I've had a terrible time. I need you to send me something in an email or something to say we've had this conversation." He said, "Yeah, I can send you them emails. I'm not going till they're sent." I said, "Yeah, okay, no worries." So he waited. Bless him, he waited and sent them to me. I said, "Nice one, mate. Have a good night." It's in a bit. Bang, sorted. Right. That said, book the installation in for the 21st of November. No worries, right? It is now the 22nd of November, Jam, and you can sense by the tone and the fact that we've not got Virgin. Do you know what I mean? So for 5 weeks we've been using that BT Open Wi-Fi bell end thing, which is
doing all right,
perfectly fine. No, it's perfectly fine, but every so often it kicks you out, which is a pain in the ass. And then I was emailing, they called the Wayleave team, the people who arrange the installations and get the permissions for putting wires on land and digging up and all that shit. That's who sorts that out. Back and forth with them for weeks, explaining. Right, I said, because they emailed me again and said it's not possible, it's over budget. I said, fuck, look, I know it's over budget. And I asked them a simple question. And it's taken them 3, maybe 4 weeks to answer the simple question. Do you know what the simple question is?
What was that? Can it be done? Yes.
Basically, what your engineer, what Virgin's engineer told my girlfriend, is that plausible? That's it. No one had a fucking clue. I even sent them pictures from my back door to the gate. And then from the gate to my back door, I said, "Look, the fucking box is 2 yards outside of this gate. Launch a wire up the house, round it, down through the back door. Boom. I know it's possible because OpenReach had done it." And then I'm getting annoyed at this point. I'm just getting annoyed. Jade's like, "What we'll do for now," I'm probably just gonna stick with it, to be honest, is move because Jade's mum's internet is BT, and it's in Jade's name. So what I'll do is I'll tell BT I moved it across. Just say we moved to BT from where Jade's mum is to where we are now, which is how we're up and running.
Yeah.
So we're with BT at the minute. This is genuine BT broadband. I'm not doing it through the open Wi-Fi, so it shouldn't drop off. As I said, I'd give up at this point. I was like, just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. Because they're pissing me off. Virgin, don't go. The worst customer service ever. I could go on, but I think I made my point. Right.
Oh, I don't think you have. Carry on.
Carry on. I mean, and they don't listen to you. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
They don't listen to you. But this isn't the slagging off Virgin report. This is the casual report. So I'll crack on. We're playing Pokemon, but I'll talk about that in a sec. And we spoke about God of War. Near on the Switch is good. Jam.
Is it better than on the PC?
It's more. No, it's not obviously, but I played it. I was playing there at work the other day when I was on my wellbeing hour. Just chilling for an hour. Just playing there. Like, yeah, slide. But I mean, I could go on Virgin forever. They piss me off. Jam. Can I go on?
Yes.
Lovely. Right. Scores on the doors. I've got a game here for you, mate.
I actually weirdly was watching this on stream yesterday. Just watching some people play it.
There?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you probably have more out. I remember watching the trailer, that's about it. Evil West PS5 version. It's had 13 reviews. Mate, everyone has to refrain about laughing at the version audio.
I've heard it so many times and I'll never get tired of it. It's just add to the PlayStation story from many moons ago.
Oh, before we fucking started on Sony, yeah. The worst thing is they made out like it was my fault.
Yeah, it's
when I rang them up and said my account's been compromised,
password.
Basically said, "Oh, you shouldn't give out your password." Like, basically made me made it out like I went on Twitter and said, "Yeah, lads, here's my login for PlayStation. Help yourself." It's like, come on, mate. Really? By the way, Evil West Jam, PS5, 13 reviews, 73. Respectable score. Do you know what I'm saying? A respectable score. 7 positive, 5 mixed, 1 negative. Press start Australia, mate. This is Kevin from The Office.
Again, another perfect...
It's an Office reference, you bellend.
I'm aware.
You're aware that you like shit games.
That's you.
Mate, Evil West is a relic of a bygone era, one that any fan of high-octane action games should experience. An all-round, excellently paced main campaign, ridiculously fun combat and flexible character progression make for one of 2022's best games, one of the best third-person shooters in recent years. You liked it there, mate. Mid,
liked it, yeah.
PC game, the writing is... Sorry. The writing is dreadful and much of the game feels like it could have been released 17 years ago, but if you look past some of its shortcomings, there is a decent action game hidden underneath. We just wish the game would have a little more out of its premise, which is still pretty rad. It's relatively okay. I mean, one extreme or the other, but relatively okay. Comicbook.com give it 40 or 4, is that 2 out of 5? Let me have a check. Because... 2 out of 5 is 2 out of 5, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
There's fun to be had in Evil West, but there are far too many chinks in the armour to make it worthy of wearing into the field. Bum, bum, bum. It's Evil West. That's out 23rd of November. No, that's not. When's it out? Jan, when's it out?
Is it out now?
No, 22nd today, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, mate. I beg your pardon. Because Metacritic that doesn't let you review a game until the day after release. I don't user reviews. Because you know they're all mature. Jam.
All legit.
The Final Fantasy ranking will do it. I know you won't take this the wrong way. I just need more than you here, mate. Don't take that the wrong way. You know what I mean?
I'm aware.
Also, Game of the Year, mate. 2022. I'm going to put out the link later. Either this week. I'm hoping to do it today, but it's going to be later this week, I think, on Twitter. And I'll also put it in the Discord. Fill out your top 5 games. We'll rank them. So your top game will get 5 points, down to your 5th best game getting 1 point. Put it in an Excel spreadsheet, click the order button, bang. There you go. We'll do top 10. We're hoping to do that on December the 11th. Do you know what I'm saying, John?
Yeah.
Do you have an out-and-out winner this year or not? Yeah. Do you have an out-and-out winner? Like, that is number 1 this year.
I don't think there's a lot been out this year that I've been interested in.
Yes, there is.
Listen to this. Right, so... What was it? Bought Ghostbusters. That was
Ghostbusters,
a month or so ago.
Yeah.
Do you want disc or talk about PS5?
Go on.
Lego Star Wars. Do you know when I bought Lego Star Wars?
Yeah. Now you're asking. Go on, I don't know.
April. The same disc has been in there.
Sounds like a you problem, mate.
Well, obviously, there are other games like have been in there, but there's been no other new game. I've been playing like Returnal's been in there, Guilty Gear's been in there, but not much else.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, Uncharted, of course, I've smashed through Uncharted this year as well, but can't really count that.
Did you get that? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I mean,
100% in 4.
Yeah, Mum. Right.
Yeah.
Are you ready? What's that?
So, it's only a thin list, but I think I still have played more games this year than I did last year, probably.
Mate, right, are you ready? Are you ready for top best-selling the charts? Are you ready for the charts, Jam?
I was born ready.
You're born ready. Right, I've lost the I'll put the wrong link on the charts. Give me a second. What do you think number 1 is this week, Jam? You'll be shocked. You'll be surprised, mate.
Is it Mario Kart?
It is, yeah.
Pokemon.
Mario Kart's not even there. It might be. I'm going to do from the bottom. So it's Sonic Frontiers number 10. Whatever. Nintendo Switch Sports number 9. Mario Kart 8. There it is. Number 8. Horizon at 7. Scarlet and Violet Dual Pack at 6. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 at 5. God of War Ragnarok at 4. FIFA at 3. Pokemon Scarlet at 2 and Violet at 1. To everyone's
there 3 times.
Yeah, it's usually it's kind of weird, and a double pass, a lot of copies, mate. Violet accounted for 52% of the sales, Scarlet 42, and the double pack remained. The double pack was the difference. Scarlet and Violet's first week sales are 25% bigger than the previous new generation Pokemon release, Sword and Shield, which launched on Switch on November 2019. 70% bigger than Diamond and Pearl Remix, and 56% bigger than Legends Arceus. Have you played that?
No. I have the only Pokemon game. No, I was saying to you, or someone.
What were you saying to me?
I said, like, I remember you saying, like, when the Switch was out, and I think Let's Go Pikachu was announced, Let's Go games, and you said you can't wait for a proper Pokemon game on the Switch.
I did say that.
Now there's like 17,000 of them.
I did say that, and I also
because Pokemon, to me, that these games come through like few and far between.
Pokemon.
Yeah, but I mean, I was out of the loop for a long time. With
you
Pokemon.
were out of the loop for. Before Let's Go, what was the one you played before that? Like, sit down, played it most of the way through. What was it, like Ruby Sapphire or something?
Me?
Yeah. Was it Gold and Silver?
Let's Go.
Yeah.
Gold.
Yeah, that was 1999, right?
No,
that's a long time. That's a long time, mate. Yeah. God of War Ragnarok drops to 4, 73% drop week on week, and Frontiers drops from 4 to 10 with a 64% fall in sales. Dark Pictures, that new game, The Devil in Me, debuted at 16. Sold a little better than House of Ashes last year. Was it last year? Was House of Ashes last year? Yeah, it was. It says there, Jam, right in front of me. Yeah. Last of Us 2 enters the chart. Re-enters the chart at number 18. It's for a tenner now, isn't it? So that's obviously that the game's great, but that's obviously the reason why it's gone up a bit, and so on and so forth. Jam.
What?
The other game I've been playing is Pokemon. Ask me. Yeah, I know, right?
What one?
The Violet. I've been playing Violet.
Oh, okay.
Jay's been playing Scarlet. Some of my favourite times in life is when Legends Arceus, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl came out. Legends Arceus came out. We brought the TV downstairs and sort of dual did it, and we're doing the same again now. Ask me.
I've seen it. I saw the picture.
I know it's a Switch. I know it's 5-year outdated. I know it was outdated-ish when it come out, and I know it's 5 years old now. But get fucking real, mate.
I love it.
I do not love it. I do no. It sells at you, right? So you can do the gyms in any order. Like, can you? Can you?
You can start with the hardest one first.
I'm assuming you can. No one's going to go all the way up there and do that gym, though. You won't get there.
Yeah, they are.
Well, probably someone's probably gone up there and done it, but you know what I mean. And it's getting to the point now where we've got 3 badges, I think. Pokemon are too over-leveled, so they will listen to us. And it's like you're trying to encourage exploration, yet you've still got that dated sort of thing on there. Do you know what I mean?
Well, because they're higher level than the average you have, they don't listen to your move.
They do listen. Do you know Charizard in the anime doesn't? Didn't really listen to Ash. Is that kind of thing where they just turn the red or whatever. I'm just like, you're encouraging exploration. Yeah, I can't. Pokemon are getting stronger now. They're not listening. They are listening, but you know it's a bit intermittent. It's just. You always hear me say gameplay is king and all that, which it is. And there's always that certain level of charm with a new Pokemon game. I'm sure you agree. There's always the first hour's a drag, but when the shackles are off and you're gone, and that's when they start to shine.
Holding your hand.
Yeah. I know it's a baby RPG for babies. I understand that. But the first hour's
my level of RPG then.
Yeah. Well, no, mate. But
it is nowadays.
I've got the thing is Scarlet and Violet. We've got all these, me and Jade, all these problems with it. Even Jade's fuming with the performance. Jade's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, I know.
We still can't put it down. We're having a great time playing it, despite all this shit was wrong. And I know we're part of the problem. I know we need to stop buying these games and giving Game Freak an excuse to not.
Maybe it's just built for Switch 2. They just didn't tell you.
No,
Super Nintendo not. Switch. I'm going to call it that from now because that's what it should be called.
It should be called that. It's definitely
Super
not.
Nintendo
Switch. Definitely needs more time in the oven. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean. It came out so quick. How long ago was Brilliant Pearl and Shining Diamond?
Last year.
It was?
In November to November, there's been 3 Pokemon games.
Arceus as well was December last year.
Arceus, by the way, is way better than this.
January this year.
Yeah, Arceus is way better than this. Way better. Like everything I loved about Arceus, they've sort of taken out. Like like in Arceus, I never caught as many Pokemon as I caught in a Pokemon game than Arceus because it was so satisfying. That loop of just lobbing shit out, and you can do it outside of battle as well, which was refreshing, especially for Pokemon. Now it's like this, you've got this big land and it's just stopping every 2 seconds because it's like, stop. Fucking wait for the battle to load. Wait for this to load. Wait for that. For fuck's sake. Okay, go on. There's not that ebb and flow with Scarlet and Violet. Like,
I've seen people complain on Twitter about the performance.
You've not seen people complain on Twitter, have you?
No, people don't do that.
In its DNA, there is a solid Pokemon game there. But there's a lot of problems on the layers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of issues. What do you think the best Pokemon game? The best Pokemon game launch of all time is? What do you think it is?
This one?
No, number 2. This is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, the best physical Pokemon.
Yeah. What do you think number 1 is?
Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield number 3. Arceus is number 4.
Let's Go.
Let's Go is number 9.
It shouldn't be. It should be number 1.
It should be number 1.
I don't know. It's not going to be. I think it's going to be the DS one then. Or
is it 3DS one? There's your clue.
X and Y.
No, the other one.
Sun and Moon.
Yes. X and Y is number 8. Really liked X and Y. I don't know why.
Well, I did have that one.
That was one of the ones I proper shiny hunt on it. Yeah. Can you excuse me just a second?
No.
Mate. Chat, won't be long. Live the dream. I'll be set.
I'm alive still.
Sorry everyone, I heard my little lad kick off. It just turns out the banging I heard was Jade carrying.
His father.
Probably, mate. Probably he'd never be as good at me as at Mario Kart, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but that's probably true.
What was I saying? Yeah, and Jade was carrying up the new thing. Yeah, Pokemon releases, right. What's your favourite Pokemon game? Is it Gold or Red and Blue?
It's definitely a Game Boy one. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well, the Pokemon, unsurprisingly, the Pokemon game with the worst launch is Red and Blue.
It's the first one.
It's the first one.
It's virtually an unknown thing, isn't it?
People weren't there, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then it's Crystal, then it's Emerald, then it's Leaf Green, Fire Red, Black and White 2, Platinum, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I had that. I've still got it wrapped up in its wrapper. It is what it is. But the point is, the Pokemon games are always going to be rough around the edges and rushed and all that, because they're on a very tight schedule, because it's the most profitable franchise in the world, but you got to think, it's not just video games, it's movies, it's TV show, it's the Pokemon cards, it's merchandise,
it's plushes,
that sticker you've got
one right here.
Yeah, I was going to say that. And if Game Freak are like, oh, we need to delay this game 6 months a year, they're going to be like, well, you can't, because the cartoon's going to wear. The cards are going to come out. Do you know what I mean? It's
got to time it all.
So I say well-oiled machine, but you know what I mean. It's very strict schedule, and they've got they just need more people on it. Then if they can't do that, anyway, Jam, should we crack on? 45 minutes into the show. I beg your pardon, everybody.
Yes. Let's begin.
There it is. Let's begin. Sony does the right thing. I've got here. I've already got a few things today, everybody. We're not going to cover everything we missed because we'll be here all week.
We would be.
Reading from Josh Coulson at The Gamer. Sony will remove shovelware and easy platinum games from the PlayStation Store. Boom, boom.
Good.
Jam, how does that sound, mate? I know you like a platinum trophy, but I don't think you're the kind of person that will play a crap game just to get an easy platinum.
I'm not buying a game. I did it once for a joke.
Was it that tap game? The mayonnaise game?
Because Steph's brother was like, "Oh, I'm doing a platinum hunt." He said his fastest platinum was like a day, and my fastest platinum's a day. It was Burnout Paradise.
Nice.
And then, but it's because I played it 1,000 times before. You don't have to 100% it either. But then I just went to Ben. I did like platinum in like, I don't know, half an hour.
Yeah, easy, mate.
Yeah, I'm not going out of my way to do that again.
Huh. Nice one, Raw. Nice one, Gibbo.
New character in Guilty Gear coming out.
Yes. I played that for ages, by the way.
It's tremendous.
It's good. So, Josh Coulson, Gamer, says, for a lot of people, gaming is all about trophy hunting. If a game's not got a platinum trophy, do you care?
No, as long as the game's good.
Yeah, I'm a bit like...
I do like the achievement. I do like getting the trophies.
I
wish Nintendo had that.
Yeah, I say I don't... I do wish they'd like stars or something. I'm not sure how to do it.
Yeah.
I say I'm not really asked about trophies, but I'll always look at the list. I'll always when I've completed the game, I'll always compare with like my friends on PlayStation just to see what, not like a competition, just to see what I missed or what the other person missed or whatever. But it's them trophies like, collect 500 fucking little coin thing. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
There's one, I remember some obnoxious trophies. Like Final Fantasy X.
Oh, is it the Dodge 50 lightning bolts? Is that
200?
200? Okay, 200. Wow. There's one in Witcher 3 I remember, which pissed me off. It was get 50 headshots with the crossbow, but there was like...
Oh, go on, Chloe.
Hi, Chloe. Okay. With the crossbow on... which you didn't track the headshot, so I was there for days. I
remember. Wasn't that your last trophy to get platinum as well?
No.
You were just waiting people to buy.
There's a bit called the Devil's... I think it's called the Devil's Pit, but I've not played Witcher 3 for a long time, so you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. And then
I've never played it, but
what you do, you go and you sort of go down, and then get chased back up, and they sort of... There's like an invisible wall, so they'll never come out of it. So you're just there popping them for days.
Yeah,
that's how I got around it. But yeah, go on. Sorry,
Chloe. I'm telling you now, Final Fantasy X, one of my favourite games.
It's not, is it?
But I would like getting
like Final Fantasy.
What's it? Is it? I can't remember the like ultimate weapons for each character. Some of them were easy. Some of them were just like not like to get Lulu's massive like fancy weapon, dodge 200 lightning bolts. I'm not sitting there doing that. Not a chance. Mate? Not a chance. I've finished Final Fantasy X quite a few times, and I've never won a game of Blitzball.
But I always have to win the. I always have to do it. It's the mate. Why not? Okay, cool.
I've tried.
No,
I'm not really won.
I need a favour. I don't need a favour. I don't need a favour.
I agree, Chloe.
Oh, do me a favour. Let's follow rules. Do me a favour.
What?
No, I'm talking to the chat, Jam. Shut up. Will you rank your Final Fantasy games for me and click confirm and put the right one, number 1 for me, so it goes to number 1. Cheers.
Yeah, we're doing the ranking of all the Final Fantasy games, Chloe.
We are. And if you again, the extension, if you want to come on and do your top 10 video games of all time, you're more than welcome to. Don't worry. Just let me or Jam know, or anyone. What are we talking about, Jam? What are we talking about?
Well, trophies, and do we like trophies?
There it is.
Sony have got rid of shovelware.
Yes, that's it, yeah. Document reportedly sent to dex.exe by an anonymous source has been sent to developers, informing them of the new guidelines and action that will be taken should they be broken. When partners oversaturate or spam PlayStation Store with many variants of the same type of content, it can negatively impact both the customer and partner experience. The letter reads, PlayStation then lists what will be considered spam or repetitive content. And the definition, SIE strives to ensure that customers can search and discover the full breadth of experiences on PlayStation, and that partners have a fair means of being discovered. When partners oversaturate or spam PlayStation Store with many variants of the same type of content, it can negatively impact blah 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 yada yada yada. Mate, I don't hate 13 as much as the next person, but it's not my favourite game in the world.
I got to Bahamut and that was it. Game over. I just couldn't bother anymore.
I don't know if you've seen them on Steam Jam, the asset flips, where people just make the same game but swap out character models and stuff. I don't know if you've seen all that shit. But basically, this is good.
I hope the game.
Yeah, I hope Sony and I know Valve aren't going to do anything, but I hope Sony and
Microsoft.
Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo.
Nintendo have quite a bit of shovelware as well.
Yeah, it's getting there on the Switch, isn't it?
Like kids and stuff.
But especially with the Switch now, it's like, fuck me, man. Some of these are, especially the promiscuous. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. Lad. I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just like
all the time.
No, the game. G probably's got a load of them.
Bishop.
So well done, Sony. They're not been my favourite company in the world since Jim Ryan's been in charge, but well done.
They are. You love their customer service.
Right. Also, keeping on Sony. This is from Reuters.com. I've said that wrong. I'm sure I have. I'm sorry. This is from Josh Ye. I probably said that wrong as well. Stand by what?
Final Fantasy X.
Right.
It's the best Final Fantasy.
Chloe, do it properly, please, because...
And no, she's doing it properly,
no,
obviously. 10's the best, so...
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. It's better than 6.
Right, how'd you ban people? I'm joking.
You're gonna ban me? Just
ban everyone, mate. Right, you can vote for what you want, as long as it's what I think as well. That's
how democracy runs, isn't it?
That's a sick emote. Where'd you get that from?
Yeah, no, Chloe's got some sick Jigglypuff emotes, by the way. And they're her emotes.
Are they actually?
Yeah.
That's really cool. Jam, good. Another good thing. Mate, spam the puff, mate. Let's do it. Sony to expand Chinese game incubator in Microsoft head-to-head. Oh, don't know if you know. They're putting more money into Japanese fucking hell, Chinese game development. Good, isn't it? I don't know if you played Fist Forged in Shadow Torch, that game with the rabbit with the big fucking thing on the back of his head.
That does look cool.
It is cool. That's from China. And there's a load of other games from China, which I'm blanking on, I'm so sorry. But that I remember playing that. This is pretty good. Says Sony Group Corp said on Tuesday it plans to expand the program to identify and incubate Chinese-made games in a race with Microsoft to tap China's gaming market, because there's a lot of people in China, Jam. A lot of talent, a lot of customers, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't imagine so.
The program will invest more than 1 million yuan, which is $140,000. You know what I'm saying?
That's nearly 50 quid, that is.
It's nearly 50 quid. In each game it enrolls and will not only fund small teams, but also big dozens of engineers and more. Bao Bo, Sony's director of China game production, said. I've said that wrong, I'm sorry, Mr. Bo. Mr. Bo Diddley, mate.
Mr. Bo.
Japanese tech giant plans were made public during an event live stream from the southwestern Chinese city of Chengdu. Right? Is that a place? I'm sorry. The China Hero Projects program, which were ground to a halt due to COVID-19. Boom, boom, boom. The scale of the third season will far exceed the previous two, Bao said, adding that Sony will publish some games and its PlayStation studios will support enrolled projects. Sony said that the publisher of Lost Soul Aside, have you seen that? The new trailer dropped today.
Did not.
It's pretty good, mate. It's not it might be, actually. I don't think it is.
It's probably not then, is it?
2 games, and Convenlaria, 2 games enrolled in the previous 2 seasons. Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Genshin Impact's Chinese, and that's doing all right. It's got a lot of players, making a lot of money, mate. Blah blah blah. Sony sells the PlayStation consoles in China, where people have traditionally preferred playing mobile-based games. It sold more than 3.5 million PS4s in China. Jim Ryan, CEO of Sony's game-focused subsidiary, said it sold about 670,000 units of PS5 there since Chinese launch, which isn't horrific numbers, right?
Not horrific, no.
Wait, 17's odd or 7? 15's odd or 7, Chloe? Forgive me.
What? I not.
Okay, right. Thank you.
I don't.
Do you want me to have a look? Do you know what the beauty of this is? Clark, I can just go in there now and just have a look at your answers.
What? No one else can.
No one else can. Oh, you have as well. Thank you so much, Chloe. I really appreciate it. Don't worry. Here it is. Right. Wrong.
He's not going to out you because we've had how many people do the survey?
Not many. Say not many. I don't want to give
away.
A few
people do the survey, so we'll see.
It's not
what your
wrong.
Your survey had to
wrong. Wrong. Where's? This is outrageous. This is. I'm joking. We are taking the piss, Chloe. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, John, the question is, has Chloe altered the top? I told you, I said the top 4 is correct, but they're in the wrong order, which is what I told you, right? What I told you. Has Chloe altered the top 4? Let me have a look. No. No.
So it's in the right order then?
It might be in the right order. I don't know.
My right order?
I don't know, mate. Depends. Is your right order wrong?
No, my right order's right.
Mate, let's do it. Jam, should we crack on?
Yes.
Oh, it's only a few more bits. I've not got a lot of stuff today. Don't worry.
I just paid 40 quid for something. I don't know if I'm sad about it.
40? 40? What?
You know, as an avid retro games collector.
Oh, this is going to be good. Have you got a link? Have you got a link?
What? It's nothing special.
Why are you
do you remember, like, as when you were a kid, and you're like, I wish I looked after that more?
Yeah.
Or, I wish I never traded it in.
I thought, right, if I may.
It's not a Jigglypuff card. I do
when
have
I
a few
was a child,
cards.
I traded that in, right?
Oh yeah,
I traded this.
The
thing is, I don't even remember what I got. Do you know what else?
Probably like Bobsy. I don't know.
Probably. I also thought I lost that as well, with really pissed off.
But you didn't.
I didn't, and I'm buzzing. And also, Japanese baiting Katos there. I just like to show that off sometimes. Jam, go on. Sorry, mate.
Oh, you know, my favourite thing. You know what my favourite console to collect for is, right?
I want to say GameCube.
No.
Is it SNES or GameCube? One of them.
Yeah,
SNES.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah, go on.
So I've got the Super Star Wars trilogy, obviously on Super Nintendo.
I'm shocked by that statement, Jam, to be honest with you.
Never kept the boxes, never looked after the boxes.
I did. No. Yeah.
I've just bought 2 empty boxes.
40 quid.
Mm-hmm. For the first one, Super Star Wars and Super Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
But if you like, because I've been when we go to the retro games fair, I look for them, and they just go up and up and up in price. As Star Wars obviously is another high again.
Mm-hmm.
So these were 20-ish quid each. But
yeah.
if I went to buy them with the game, I'm spending 50, 60 quid each. I've already got the cartridges.
So you just got the cartridge. Is it all the box, just not the cartridge? So you've got the cardboard inlay with the
and the
slot
insert
for the
and the box, and it's original, yeah, and in pretty okay condition. I don't mind the creases and like scuffs and stuff. I think, like I said, it builds its character in it. It's an old game.
That's it. Sure is good, John.
I mean, if it was perfect.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I
Do you have a near perfect Mario World though? It's like legit, and it's not a repro box either.
Yeah, the only boxes I've got a few English boxes of SNES games, but most of the boxes are Japanese shit from Alan.
Mm-hmm.
Alan. Oh, Ronaldo's left Man United, by the way.
Oh, okay.
This is shocks everybody. Yeah.
Has he gone back to Real Madrid?
I don't think so. I mean, what should... I know
nobody Chloe's a Man United fan. Nobody cares, Chloe. Everyone likes Ronaldo. I've always liked him.
Nothing against the gentleman. What's your take on the interview with Piers Morgan?
I get why everyone's pissed off, and it is a pretty shitty thing to do whilst you're at the club.
Yeah, you can't do that.
But regardless, it was going to be said after he left.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he should have probably just waited till after he left.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's like me or you going on social media and having on Facebook saying we work here and then slagging off our job. Yeah, we'd get fired.
Mm-hmm. You can't do that. What was the famous? The famous Alex Ferguson quote? It's when the player thinks he's bigger than the club or the manager, he's got to go or something like that. And he's right. Sir Alex Ferguson's right about most things when it comes to football, to be honest. But
I'm not saying Ronaldo's wrong.
No, this is the thing.
I'm saying he's wrong to do it now.
Yeah.
And air it now, especially with Piers Morgan, who's a controversial person anyway. But fair enough, do it after you've left the club, and then say, the facilities weren't changed. There's not really much progression. That's why Man United have been stuck in limbo for ever how long.
Yeah, I mean,
fair enough. Say that after you've gone. Don't say that right now and kind of expose your club.
Yeah. I mean, no one's sort of thing. When he was talking about United, no one was saying, he's wrong. It was when he was talking shit about the manager and the players around him, that was when people were like, fuck you, mate, you can't do that. You're supposed to be a role model for them, and you just... Fair enough if not listen to him, but don't go on Piers Morgan crying like a little...
Yeah. I agree. It's worse that he individually went up. Well, he didn't name people other than obviously Ten Hag and whoever the head of recruitment.
He didn't take a rocket scientist to sort of do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he did, but it's still you don't call out your teammates and stuff, do you?
Never do that, man.
Even after he'd left, he still shouldn't have been naming names. He just should have said some people.
Some people. Jam, enough about Ronaldo, mate. Game Pass has games. Are you ready?
He has got games. Games that you can finally join me and NS playing.
Which is going to happen. Which is going to happen, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Game Pass is getting Gungrave, Gore, and Battlefield 2042. They're on today, Jam. You dabbled with Battlefield 2042.
Am I downloading it?
You dabbled with it.
I have, like, let me see how many hours I've got in it.
Are you interested in Gungrave or not?
I'm coughing. I was about to pretend cough and go better than Call of Duty.
You're so much of... You're Gungrave on PS2.
I actually real coughed. What was it?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, I haven't got as many as I thought. I have 60 hours in the game.
Alright. Are you looking...
And the Season 3 update's doing it right now.
Yeah, are you looking forward to the influx of new players? It was good, but I'm looking at it at some point. I never really played it. Do you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I'm looking for influx new players.
They're on today. Some like no worries, Chloe, mate. So yeah, I'm taking the piss. I'm probably going to jump on Battlefield with you and NS sometime, potentially in the near future, Jam, if that's cool.
Obviously, it is.
I am looking forward to it immensely. Do you know my little lad's been listening to Dire Straits?
Tune.
On his own accord. Not force it on him. Not force it on him at all.
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean, one thing that shuts him up is live music, so it just comes on the auto on YouTube, it's just there, and it's just like...
He's definitely your son then, isn't
bit of the DC, a bit of Royal Blood and the Panya Rate Lift and shit like that. It's just, honest to God, starts whinging and just stares at my phone. I might just put it on the side.
He does.
Chilling, mate. No, he's a good lad. Jam.
Yes.
Game you bought, I'm 99% sure you bought Nintendo Switch Sports.
I did?
Yeah. Some good news. Chris Gillian from BGC says Nintendo Switch Sports free golf update arrived next week. Nintendo Switch Sports long promised golf update arrives next week. Nintendo has confirmed the free DLC, which adds golf to the game on top of 6 existing sports, which are
bowling,
yeah,
badminton,
yeah,
some kendo thing,
yeah, soccer, is that on there?
Tennis, football,
yeah. One more. They're not listed. I'm just testing you. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I don't know.
Oh mate,
Chloe,
bring me back a Big Mac, you madhead.
That's an invite to our Discord if you want to chill. We're always in there, by the way.
We're always in there. Living the dream, mate.
Either in chat or waffling on and posting memes and stuff.
Oh, it's all about the memes. I'm not sure how long we've got left, Chloe, but might be gone when you get back. So if I don't see you, have a nice day.
Chloe wasn't messing. She's in already.
Is she actually?
Yeah.
What a legend. Oh, she is as well. That makes me happy. More people to annoy with the memes, mate. I've done it wrong, mate. Sorry. I forgot that the camera's linked to the Discord and it's just like...
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Apologies, mate. Yeah, so it's just... Are you going to go back to golf or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Golf is one of the things we're missing. There was another thing missing.
Baseball?
Yeah.
November 28th, which is next Monday? Yeah, Monday.
And also, they need to do more stuff with Mario Party. They need more DLC, more boards and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
It's so good. Like the new one.
The new one, remind me, John, which was that?
Superstars.
Superstars, yeah. Yeah, Mario Party is a good laugh if you can get there. But yeah, there you go. If you want to do that, and Jam, we are probably going to miss you, Chloe. So enjoy your Maccas, mate. Jam, the crossover you never thought you need. I don't fucking know. Have you seen this crossover?
No. Yeah, I looked at it on the dock and was like, what?
I wasn't joking, mate. Mate.
It's weird.
It is weird. Talk again? I spotted that straight away, mate. Headset. Dragon. Mate.
Let me cough first.
Yes. Right, lads. Near is coming to, drumroll please.
Yeah, this is just weird.
It's already out actually, by the way. It came out yesterday, so you've probably already seen it. It's coming to Rainbow Six. Now Yoko Taro, one of his famous quotes is he'll do anything for money or something like that.
Is that 2B?
I don't know. No, it's the protagonist from the first one. Replicant, which is the first one, but the newest. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I think about this. Part of me wants to play, but part of me wants to throw up in a trash can. You know what I mean? You played Rainbow.
You're not going to see it.
Yeah, you played
Rainbow Six Siege is fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get two people together. But
yeah.
if you play with people that have been playing for years, it's like nah, not a chance.
Yeah.
I was with Bish, Hugh, Jerry, and G.
I remember.
And we played about. We played against Big Save Dave's team.
Big Save Dave.
And they were ruining us, but apparently I killed Big Save Dave, and apparently he was fuming at G that I actually managed to kill him.
What?
And take him out a few times in the session. I'm a noob at it. I'm no good at it.
Pass the salt, mate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's out. If you're into Rainbow Six Siege, let us know.
I've got it on PC. I bought it, by the way. I bought Rainbow Six for my PC for £6 whilst I had a Mac, knowing I was going to buy a PC, and I still haven't downloaded it.
It's not free, is it? Have I made that up in my head?
No, it's not free.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
I swear it is. What am I thinking of then?
Overwatch.
Probably, mate. Rainbow Six Siege, £6.79. Would you recommend it? Would you recommend it at all, or if you can find a decent team?
It is pretty fun. Again, it's not. You do have to work as a team, which is a really good part. It's not just run and shoot. I mean, some people do it, but it's fun.
Buzzing, mate. Buzzing, mate.
Here we go.
Money. Ready?
What am I readying for?
Just missed it.
I'll tell you, I've donated $1.
$1, mate. That's for me. Energy drink tomorrow. Cheers, mate. I appreciate it. That's all the news. Oh, there's loads more, but we're not going to cover. Like I said, we're not going to cover everything we've missed. And like I said, we'll be here all week. Jam.
We would be.
Do you got an unpopular opinion or anything? Is there anything you want to discuss now?
Very unprepared. Yeah, I've got an unpopular opinion.
Go on.
Call of Duty is average.
I mean, it's unpopular.
There we go.
But I suppose it is. I have an unpopular fact.
And what's that?
Jack Black doesn't get enough credit for his singing voice.
No,
it's always dead funny or dead this. Never gets. So he's a brilliant singer.
A lot of people. It's going to sound really old now. A lot of people of the generation nowadays, like a boomer, probably know him as an actor and a film star first before a musician.
Okay, boomer.
Am I not wrong?
I mean, you probably are. I mean,
it's kind of like very similar to us-ish.
The Rock.
We saw Will Smith on Bel Air, but he was a musician before,
during, and after as well. So
yeah, exactly. But it's the same as Jack Black. A lot of people might just associate. They do just associate.
Like The Rock, I always associate The Rock as with the wrestling, but he's an actor now, isn't he? Like anyone, The Rock, that actor. I always think of him as the wrestling.
Exactly.
But I mean, if you heard him sing the America's National Anthem, it's
who? Jack Black?
Jack Black.
Or The Rock?
I mean, The Rock would do a good job as well. The Rock would do a good job.
Probably would, yeah. He's got a good voice, is Moana.
Jack Black sing America's National Anthem.
I've not.
Mate.
They should get him out on the US pitch when USA play.
Was it I think it was a basketball game. I think it was like an official basketball game. He did sing it. And he it was unreal, mate. He can sing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mean he always got to go away. I mean, he can fucking sing, that Black Can, and he didn't get enough credit for it. So I just wanted to. There you go. Jam.
Yes.
If I may, it's my turn for a forgotten gem, if it's alright with you, mate.
It is. Give me some clues.
What I'm going to have to do. I'm going to give you a clue. I've been searching for this game for years. I forgot what it was called. Every time I typed in something into Google, it never got a hit. And my mate used to play it. I didn't have a fucking clue what it was called. I said, "Oh yeah, that game we used to play." I'm like, yes, that one. What the fuck's it called? Oh, I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake. So do you know what I did? I bought Chris Scullion's Mega Drive Encyclopedia, and just like, this is a book which has every single. It's on the Mega Drive. There's your first clue. Every single.
Not get this, then.
You probably not know. Every single Mega Drive game that's ever been released is in this book, right? And I thought, this is my chance. It was on sale. The ebook was like £3. I'm like, right, I'm in. Let's do it. Downloaded it, reading it. I get a few bits. I'm like, that wasn't it. I read it through once. I can't find it. Read it through again. Can't find it. Third time, thought, come on, let's have it this time. I went, oh, that looks like it, and I found it, and I'm buzzing. So I've been wanting to do this for months, mate.
I mean, try me anyway. What's the?
It's a Mega Drive game. It was released in, drumroll please,
1994.
It might be 94 actually. 93.
All right.
It's robots in the fuck out. It's basically Streets of Rage but with robots. That's the gist.
Yeah,
that's the gist.
I'm already out. I haven't got a clue.
Side-scrolling beat-em-up video game developed by Nova Trade and published in '93 for the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I don't think you'll get this one, John.
Yeah, I'm not going to get it.
Don't think you will.
Is it of a franchise, or is it just like a one and done?
No.
That's
the reason I couldn't remember it is because it was just two random words together. I have no idea. Cyborg Justice is the game in question.
Yeah, no
idea. No, I remember this is the time when there used to be. Do you know where you used to live? Behind Bombardier, whatever.
Yeah.
On the corner, that tanning shop. As you go out, that tanning shop.
Yeah,
that used to be West Side Video. You know West Side Video? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the logo's still on the top of the West there. Same West Side Video.
It is. Yeah. That used to be West Side Video, and me and my mate used to rent like consoles there. You could rent like an N64 for a weekend for like a tenner or whatever it was. And we rented for the Mega Drive this beautiful game. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
So I'm just going to back on a bit. You could alter the appearances and weapons of your like playable character. I don't know if you can see on the screen now. How cool is that? Listen to me. As a 6 or 7, probably 8 or 9-year-old little lad, this was the fucking coolest thing ever. Making my robot, and then, as you can see, very much Streets of Rage. Yeah, very much Streets of Rage Golden Axe. The soundtrack is fantastic. I don't know if you can hear that.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let me turn it up, hang on. That's actually quite cool.
Yeah, but I mean, you can get like Streets of Rage Golden Axe sort of vibe, and this is from that era as well. I've just missed the whole level there. Sorry. Like the backgrounds and everything weren't anything to scream home about. It's just the same, basically the same thing. I remember I think I like this game a lot more than my mate did, because it is a 2-player game. You can play this 2-player and just run through it. But it's one of them. If I was to play it today, it probably plays like shit. But it brings.
Mega Drive games have been alright. They hold up quite well.
Yeah, I mean the odd one does. To be fair, that was probably. But it feels like if I was to play it now.
I reckon that the worst age games are N64 and PS1.
Yeah, that era is, some of it's awful. So the side scrolling stuff's not too bad.
But like I reckon like most
yeah. Oh, get out! No,
as groundbreaking as it was back then, it's aged badly.
Yeah.
GoldenEye, Mario 64.
Yeah, it's a shame GoldenEye's groundbreaking when it come out. And yeah, like it wasn't the longest, Sign of the Times wasn't the longest game in the world. But you know, it's so good. It was quite difficult towards the end as well. So, but Joe, I know what you want to know. I know what you want to know, mate.
Yeah, let me bring up eBay. It's still open, I think.
What are we talking? Cyborg Justice for the Genesis Mega Drive. Sorry.
Was it Cyborg Justice?
Cyborg Justice, yeah. Drumroll, please. Not horrific. You can get a box, fully tested box copy for £15. You get the cartridge between a £5 and a £10.
Probably the greatest game of all time.
Probably the greatest game of all time. Do you know what I'm saying?
You can get it for $12.95 fully boxed.
Yeah, exactly. So, where's that? It's still playing in the background. Sorry, everyone. That's the sound you can hear. Yes. Drum roll, please. But that is everything, Jam. Thank you so much.
An emotional return.
It is, mate. Back to that irregularly. I can't say that word. I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying. Irregularly. Say that word.
Regularly.
Irregularly scheduled programming. You know what I'm saying? Still, you know, I've got a list there. It's 130 games on a forgotten gem list. I might open it might just open it up one day. Yeah. Don't edit it, but yeah.
Not all of them are forgotten gems.
I mean,
I remember them.
Yeah. You remember some of them. But yeah, if you get a chance, Cyborg Justice is a banger jam. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time as always. Potentially do a gaming stream on the weekend, but my mum's here, so I might not. I might just come back next week with a show. Potentially do every Tuesday, Jam. Is Tuesday good for you, or?
Yeah, I do football on Wednesday, so I can't do football. Right, okay. I can't do Wednesday.
No.
But every other day, I don't really have anything.
Because Tuesday we can sort of hit the sales from the weekend as well, so we could do that as. Yeah. If it's cool with you, we'll swap it from Thursday to Wednesday to Tuesday.
That's good.
Thank you so much. I'm going to put Game of the Year shit out. I'm hoping for tomorrow at the latest, so we can get them in for the 10th, and then we can count them up, and then we'll do the show on the Sunday, the 11th. And it's the rules will be on the tweet as well, so don't worry. I say lightly rules. Do you know what I mean? If you've got a case for a game that sort of goes against the rules, make a case for it. Don't worry, we'll listen. Hurry up, but everybody, keep it casual. We'll see you when I'm looking at you. Keep it casual, and as always, up the toffees. So in a bit. No. Why not?
Don't off the top. No one ups the toffees.
Everyone ups the toffees, mate.
0 people up the toffees.
Yes, mate. So in a bit.